Alright, so, in case you didn't get the gist of my last video about Bolsonaro, bitch boy Bolsonaro, and his butchery of Brazil's beautiful, bountiful rainforest, alliteration aside, I can't stand Bolsonaro. He looks like a middle-aged white woman wearing a man's wig. Now, I don't really know where I was going with that insult, but look at his stern fucking face. This guy has never fapped to hentai in his entire life. This guy, the only sex position he does, ladies and gentlemen, is missionary with the lights off. Maybe he does golden showers too. I don't know. Probably golden showers. But that's as kinky as this guy gets, ladies and gentlemen. He's not cool, he's not hip, and he certainly doesn't get his wongus wet. Only but very, very rarely. I mean, he does have a son. I think his name's Flavio or something. Fucking Jesus. But anyway, bitch boy Bolsonaro makes Donald Trump look like a fucking genius, and that's really, really like the worst insult you could possibly be given, because Donald Trump's a fucking idiot with the mind of mashed potatoes, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a mashed potato mind, potato brain. That's what Donald Trump is. All right, he's got oatmeal brains. But Trump aside, it says, in response to the Amazon's environmental disaster perpetuated by President Jair Bolsonaro's refusal to receive international help, Brazilians posted a video on social networks in which the far-right politician calls Brazil garbage. He says the Amazon is no longer, quote, ours, and unleashes his hate speech against people of African descent. Keep in mind, this guy's got blue eyes. He's white as fuck. Going around saying this shit about black people. This makes me sick. He says, only a person who has no culture says the Amazon is ours. It's not ours anymore, Bolsonaro said. The former captain then referred to the Japanese as a people who have dignity, unlike Venezuelan or Haitian immigrants. What? Because the Japanese are culturally homogenous? You don't... And they're not, by the way. There are the Ainu people who live mostly in the island of Hokkaido, far north. There's also, like, Korean people living in Japan, or Korean immigrants living in Japan. So, you know, Japan's not a fucking culturally homogenous country either. Makes me sick. He says, I've never seen the Japanese begging. They are a race which knows shame. So, I mean, way to, like, culturally fetishize the Japanese people. I mean, that's racist in and of itself. To just broadly generalize all Japanese people as knowing no shame. I'm pretty darn sure there's some shameful fucking Japanese people out there. If I have any subscribers from the land of Japan, share with me some shame that Japanese people have done. I mean, one shameful thing that comes to mind is the torture of this girl, Junko Furuta. Maybe I'm not pronouncing her name right. It's been a long time. Junko Furuta, I think, is her name. But yeah, that's kind of shameful. A little bit shameful. You know, the rape of Nanjing, I think, is pretty fucking shameful. But anyway, to continue, he says, to emphasize his contempt for those who defend social diversity, Bolsonaro continued to make comparisons between countries, insinuating that a multiracial Brazil is not desirable. is this guy really touting white genocide, but like in Brazil? Good luck with that, bro. To the effect, he alluded to the French football team, which has several immigrant players. Like, okay, I understand football is a big deal in Latin America, but at the same time, you're really going to like generalize an entire race of people based on how their fucking football team performs? So I see some imbeciles saying, look at France, what a beautiful thing, a multiracial team. Let's put 10 million Venezuelans or North Africans to become champions in multiculturalism. Maybe in 2022 or 2026. That's great. Let's put 20 million more people here with completely different politics, like when they filled with Haitian Sao Paulo. So he is taking digs at Haitians. Of course, we all know most Haitians are, you know, black or at least like, you know, mixed race. I don't put any stock in this shit. I don't give a fuck what color your skin is. I understand that race plays a role in society only because it's pushed by chuds like this. So the far-right president then used a derogatory term patralha to refer to the Workers' Party PT militants and question them for their inclusive ideas. Yeah, how dare you stick up for the fucking Workers' Party that got thrown under the bus with this sham of a car wash investigation. Fucking a sham of an investigation. Says, at the Congress plenary, the patrol shouted, if you were Swedish, you would not be criticizing. I replied, imbecile! Do you think a Swede would like to live in this garbage here? Bolsonaro said, referring to Brazil. Like, maybe Brazil's garbage because under your fucking leadership, under your dictatorship, your fucking bullshit fascist regime, the fucking Amazon is burning down. The sky is full of ash. In the middle of the fucking day, the sky is dark. It's a dark shadow being cast over Brazil, literally. And it's because you're leading the helm. You're at the helm. You're the captain of the ship. And the ship is sinking, and it's all your fucking fault, Bolsonaro. You're a bitch boy. Take some fucking responsibility. The garbage situation under which Brazil finds itself is as a result of you and the right-wing chuds that back you, including the United States. And to a lesser extent, Mark Zuckerberg. Fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg. This video was recorded before the 2018 blah blah blah, in which the Workers' Party leader, PT leader, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva could not participate because he was imprisoned in a judicial process arranged by former judge Sergio Moro. Patu! I spit upon him. I spit upon his name. Fuck you, Sergio Moro, you right-wing sellout, fascist fucking chud. You have no power over here, bitch. I live in Tennessee. You can't prosecute jack shit over here. You can't imprison me for talking shit about you. So fuck you, Sergio Moro, the current justice minister. Currently, Brazil and France are going through a diplomatic crisis, which was triggered by Bolsonaro's inaction in the face of the environment disaster in the Amazon. All he did was call Bolsonaro rude, and Bolsonaro's having a little bitch fit, saying, boo-hoo! I'm just gonna let the Amazon burn! I'm just gonna let it all burn to cinder until Emmanuel Macron gets on his knees and sucks my dick. That's literally what he's doing. Bolsonaro is the biggest fucking narcissist in the world. He will sit by and let the Amazon burn to cinders because Emmanuel Macron said he was rude. In response to the criticism, Bolsonaro refused to receive European support to fight fire in the Amazon and described the French president as a, quote, leftist politician. This guy's head is so far up his ass, he doesn't know his butthole from a hole in the ground, ladies and gentlemen. He honestly thinks Emmanuel Macron is a leftist. This is fucking hilarious. It would be more hilarious if the fucking Amazon wasn't burning down right now. You fucking asshole. You are scum, Bolsonaro. You and all of your cronies. Sergio Moro, you're a fucking scum. Alright? Disgusting. Just absolutely disgusting. I hate this piece of shit. Fuck you, Bolsonaro.